Ay, Dios. Ay, disculpe. Ay, güey. Ah.
The darkness touched you. Everyone could see it in the hollows of your eyes. A gaze averted from life. You ran from it but brought it nearer. Led it to him. An endless suffering worse than death. And you wanted to surrender. Abandon him to find peace with the gods. No. The darkness won't allow it. So you will walk into the lair of the beast. Look it in the eye, and you will go to war. This is your mission. This is your quest. There is nothing else left.
Aquí nos habíamos quedado. Vamos a ver qué pedo con esto.
The gods made you a warrior for a reason. It's your calling.
Dale, perro.
When there is a new road ahead, the only one that makes any sense.
He's gone!
Ah, cabrón.
Watch out! Finished.
Sí está dificilito, ¿eh? No creo que... 9, 10, se supone que sí se ve.
Every gate you open into darkness brings another challenge.
Get up quick! She's injured. She's not gonna make it. We can anticipate this. She can still do it. Evade!
Ahora sí, hijos de la verga. Déjense caer. ¿Y ahora qué? Ahora. ¿O por aquí entra? Ok. ¿Qué pedo, qué pedo, qué pedo? Ahora sí, yo me perdí.
The journey to
However
hell.
you come to the gold-covered bridge that leads to hell, you may find it guarded by a giantess. She will ask your name. She will ask your lineage. She will ask your business. The Northmen tell of the warrior woman Brynhild, who leapt into fire and rode to hell to join her slain love Sigurd, and is challenged by the giantess. Ya está la X.
Ah. Oh. A eso se refería con Focus. Ok.
Hela possesses large dwelling places in Helheim. Tall are her walls, high are her gates. The name of her dish is hunger. Her knife is famine. On her threshold all will stumble. Her bed is called sick bed, and her bed hangings are called flames of a funeral pyre. They say she is easy to recognize, half black and half the color of flesh, and her face menacing and grim.
Ah, chica, ¿por qué tan temprano? Ah, perdón, güey, no había visto tu mensaje. Lo temprano es de... ¿cómo se llama? De la historia. A las tempranillo le doy historias.
It's opening.
Who is it?
Hela.
It's coming.
That song again.
Is it? Is it? Is it?
It's Hela.
Yes, the source of the darkness. It's coming. This is your moment.
Hola, verga.
Sorry. I can't watch this.
What are you doing? You're showing weakness. You're not a warrior. You're a disgrace. The gods will punish you for this. Pick up the sword. Pick it up. Fight the darkness. Fight it.
She's scared. She's scared.
Get up. Get up. Get up and fight.
Hijo de su madre.
Stormy seas and lost souls. She's dreamt of this before. They say dreams are visions of our memories, thoughts and fears, as seen by our inner eye. But what if each one of us is always dreaming, even when awake, and we only see what our inner eye creates for us? Is this what hell is? A world shaped by Seina's nightmares. Maybe that's why people feared seeing the world through her eyes. Because if you believe that Seina's reality is twisted, you must accept that yours might be too.
You failed the gods. You're pathetic. Rotten. Cursed. What were you thinking? Did you really think you could win? How stupid can you be?
So stupid.
Everyone hates her. She's cursed.
The shadow hates.
Look at you. A warrior. Worthless. Weak. Pathetic. Go on. Feel sorry for yourself, because there's no one left to do that for you.
Everywhere. You failed. What's that?
Take it. If you're too much of a coward to fight, then end the suffering. Broken and lost. Just like your sword.
Come on. Dare.
Oh.
Why go on when you give everything and face that which torments you, only to find that it is worse than you could have imagined? Why go on? Is it really so weak to ask this? Or are we just so afraid of the honest answer that we do not dare pose the question? Sometimes the answer lies in a memory, a feeling, a song.
It's not real. It's a trick. It's not real. It is real. Listen to it.
Don't give up.
Did it? It's
Not like this.
It's not real. It is real. It's a trick. Don't trust it. Maybe you're already dead.
Who are you?
Do you still believe in me, Seina?
No, it's
Enough.
It's a trick. She knows it's a trick. He's already dead. He can't be here. It's impossible.
Come to me. Please.
The light. Go towards the light. It's him. There he is. It can't be him. It's just a trick. It's in your mind. No, he's here. It's in your mind. It's real. It's happening. Go towards it. There it is. You're imagining this. It's Dylan. He's gone. He's gone. Slow. How could you? Keep going. How could you? Keep going. Ignore the pain. I told you it was the trick. I told you. Where are you going? See, there's nothing to follow. Come on.
Before she first met him, she was not in a good place. Just a teenager, but not like the others. Barely functioning, she rarely left the house. Her father's in-bell made sure of that. Only occasionally did she venture out on her own, collecting firewood and herbs, errands, out in the Orkney Plains. That was her world. Like this one. Barren and lonely.
It's already disappeared. Nothing lives here, not even you. It's in your mind. You think that it's in your mind.
There he was. The lone figure of a boy.
He's there, under the tree.
Swordplay under the shade of a tree.
Come on, you have to keep
She remembers the first time she saw him. To her young eyes, he moved as if dancing. And the world danced with him. The glue lifted. For the first time in years, she felt a ray of hope.
The Northmen tell of a great hero. His name is Sigmund. His father's hall was built around a great tree, and one day, Odin comes and thrusts a sword into the tree, a gift to whomever can release it. Many try, but the sword only comes out at Sigmund's touch. His brother-in-law, King Siggeir, wants it, but Sigmund refuses him, so King Siggeir plots revenge. He invites Sigmund and his brothers to a feast, but when they arrive, they are met with an army, not a warm welcome. King Siggeir captures Sigmund and his brothers, steals his coveted sword, and readies them for execution.
Don't go too close.
Ok, y ahora esto cómo lo abro.
Stop.
death for Sigmund and his brothers seems certain. But the king's wife is Sigmund's sister, and she begs for mercy and implores the king to chain them up instead. He agrees. Not for mercy, though, but because he plans an even more cruel and lingering death. Chained to a tree in the forest that night, a she-wolf comes and devours one of Sigmund's brothers. She returns, ravenous, night after night, until only Sigmund is left. The next day, Sigmund's sister sends a servant with honey to smear on Sigmund's face. But to what end? Well, that night, when the she-wolf appears again, you'll never guess what happens.
Day after day, watching from afar, she mimicked him, perfecting her own secret dance, wishing those fleeting moments of light would stretch out to last forever.
No, it's a trick. It's an illusion. It's not real. But you freaking think it's real. You want to believe it's real, but it's a trick. You're deluded. Where are you going? Where is she going? What is she following? You can't even fight. It's just deception.
How does he so effortlessly court the world and bliss? If only she could do the same. See the world through eyes and dance with it, just like he does.
Algo me dice que esto no va a salir bien y le va a doler mucho. Ah, sí, vos, güey, estoy jugando el tercer capítulo de Senua's Hellblade, Senua's
I don't leave home much.
Sacrifice.
Oh, Zeno's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait. Who taught you to fight like that?
No one.
No one.
Oh,
Well, I watched you, and
You learnt all of that from watching me? You should become a warrior, you know.
me?
I'm Dillian. I'm here for the warrior trials. Just come and watch. And bring your sword.
You can't put it into words. That moment when you look into the eyes of the one who's supposed to reassure you, make you feel safe. It only takes an instant. Fear swallows you before you have a chance to make sense of it. And darkness becomes a part of who you are.
You killed him.
But her world changed the day the Northmen took him from her. Senua knows that there's no
Ah,
going
les
back
digo,
to how things
las
were.
voces se escuchan bien. Ojete,
But there's
audífono,
nothing
audífono.
to go back to at all. Stay still, stay quiet, hide, don't tell her.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy
They
you.
won't stop me. I can still feel him.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here.
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone.
You will die here.
No.
And all your suffering will have been for nothing.
¿Qué toco la necropsia si solamente me han matado una vez?
Dillian? Is that you? I'll find you, my love. promise.
Beloved by the tree. Can you see him? You want to believe it. Is he not real? Is he there? You're alone in these mountains. Is that Delia? Nothing lives here. You won't survive. You met him by the tree. She met him by the tree. Maybe it's a sign, the tree. What's he trying to tell you? He's waiting for you by the tree.
As the she-wolf licks the sweet honey from Sigmund's face, he bites the wolf's tongue. The she-wolf pulls away, but Sigmund holds on. The chains break, and he is free. After his escape, Sigmund lives like us, hidden in the forest. His enemy, King Siggeir, believing him dead, as his sister plots revenge. And for vengeance to succeed, even the great Sigmund needs help. So she sends her sons to him. But their blood is weak and corrupted, and they're put to death by Sigmund. So his sister hatches a new plan, one that is cold of heart and pure of blood.
Este sí va a ser uno, sí a huevo.
Sigmund's sister trades shapes with a sorceress, and in disguise, she lies with her own brother. She gives birth to a son named Sinfjotli. After a time, she sends him to the forest to Sigmund. He tests the boy and finds him strong and fearless, and so they go to take their vengeance on King Siggeir. But luck is not on their side. They're captured, and Siggeir has them buried alive.
Ah, verga. A ver si con ese se desbloquea este o el otro. Es que estoy 100% seguro que estos son. Está raro. Ok, entonces sí era por acá. Este jueguito sí está padre, sí vale la pena para las personas que que lo quieran comprar o el Game Pass, sí vale la pena el juego, Cráneos. Y si muta esta morra, le vale 3 kilos de salchipapa haber muertos. O sea, ¿y qué hago ahí o qué pedo? No, es en serio. ¿Qué verga tengo que hacer? ¿Regresarme? Ya, me estoy preocupando. A ver, agarra el pedo, borra. Sí, aquí, y luego.
Take it. A sword. Take it. Dillian left it for you. Take it. Take it. Take it. It's a trick. It's a trick. It's ending. It's coming from there. And there. Where's it coming from? She's started something.
What's happening?
Senua, imagine a sword that can slay gods. Its name is Gramr. It was forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund, a great warrior.
I need this sword. It's important. Can you help me?
The sword appears whole, but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago. It is said a great warrior can reforge Gramr by answering the trials of Odin, one for each shard. The roots of the Tree of Death will take you to new lands, where you will face the trials.
Go to the shard. What's the shard? Where is it? Find it. There it is. Focus. There's the shard. Focus. Focus. Use your eyes. Look. Get closer.
A king in the north forced the dwarves to make a sword that would never fail and never rust, and that would slice through iron and stone and bring victory to its bearer. But the angry dwarves cursed it. It would be the death of a man every time it was drawn. And it would be the death of the king. Let me tell you about the sword Tyrving.
I don't recognize this place. Where are we? Where is she?
It feels wrong.
Where are we now? Burial mound. So strange that we go to such lengths to bury death. Something so very ordinary, inevitable. It's as if we conspire to hide death, because we have no answer for it. But when it comes and forces itself onto our friends or loved ones, then comes the
¿Qué
reckoning.
tal, amor? Estoy en la partida de Hellblade Seina's Sacrifice parte 3. Así que gracias por venir a mi stream y estar aquí. Love you.
Why would he do that? Go in. You have to go in. Take the torch. It's too dark. Take it. This will help you. Careful. You have to be able to see.
Who's there? Dillian, I'm here. I'm here for the trials. Like when we first met, remember?
Por acá suena algo.
Dillian, there he is. Finally. You found him.
What's wrong? What happened? Can you hear me?
How did you let him go?
Just wait there. I'll find you.
How could you? You have to find him. This is your mission. Find him. To use everything you have and find him. Get him back. He was just there. How could you lose him? How could she lose him? How could she? Find him.
No, no es de terror el juego. Es más de suspenso. O sea, tiene sus momentos, pero no es de miedo. O sea, sí da miedito esto, pero no es así como que wow, qué miedo.
Dillian's calling.
Seina, you remind me of a story that the Northmen tell about a young woman warrior. Her name is Herver, the daughter of a berserker, born after he was killed. She's a who teaches herself to fight with weapons.
Sí.
When she learns where her father is buried, her only desire is to reclaim the treasure buried with him, but above all, the sword, Tyrvin.
Don't touch the walls.
La chava tiene esquizofrenia. De hecho, si en la descripción del juego dice que fue supervisado y bla 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 y... ¿Qué pedo? Sí, ella tiene un trastorno. De hecho, todo lo que ve y lo que pasa no es verdad.
Herver disguises herself as a man to join a band of warriors, and soon becomes their leader. When they come to the island where her father is buried, her men do not want to go ashore. They say that evil haunts the island, and that it is a worse place by day than other places are by night. Fearless, she lands alone. There are many grave mounds, and all of them have ghostly flames burning over them. She comes to the grave mound of her father after passing through these ghostly fires, as though they were mist. The flames I passed through were real enough. Damn the Northmen to hell.
Where can you go? You're failing. Find another way. Think. Focus. Use your mind. Where's he gone? He's disappeared. You let him slip through your fingers once again. Think clearly. You have to find another way. There has to be another way. You don't recognize it. Don't doubt yourself. You'll never find it.
Técnicamente sí, tiene un trastorno. Todo se lo está imaginando. A ver. Escudo. Vamos acá. Sí, técnicamente todo se lo está imaginando. Está dentro de su... Perfecto. Ok. No tiene división. Vamos para acá. Ok, ahí me tengo que agachar. Es que sí, técnicamente se lo estaría imaginando. Tiene esquizofrenia. ¿Qué es ahí? Ya había llegado ahí, ¿verdad, chicos?
Light the torch. Light it. Look for the torch. Light it. I'll help you see. That voice doesn't sound like Dillian. What's happening? It's not him, it can't be. What's that sound? The voice is changing. What?
Within the burial mound, Herver calls on her father to wake from death and bring her his sword. She says that it is not seemly for the dead in their grave mounds to bear valuable weapons. Her father answers with words of warning. You go to your doom. Baleful runes surround you. You have gone mad. You have lost your mind. Your thoughts are confused. It is dangerous to wake the dead. Like I said, she reminds me of you.
Where are we?
She has no idea.
We're going round in circles.
You have fallen in.
You think that sound is Dillion's voice? It's a trap.
You walked right into their hand.
They have you right.
Lo que lo saben es de que les digo que las voces se escuchan ojetes en los audífonos.
You think
O sea,
that voice is
ah.
Dillion's? It's not. It's beckoning you to your death.
Oh, carajo. Ok.
Does everything look the same? Looks the same. Something's different. Look for clues.
What is it?
What's different? There's a clue. Let her think.
No, don't think. Space.
She just no.
She doesn't
Think. Don't listen to them.
trust us. She needs us to help her.
Think clearly. What do you need to do?
She needs us. We need to tell her what to do.
Another strategy.
She needs to think. She needs to think.
She needs to think.
Listo, ahora sí. Listo. Ay, güey, ese suspiro estuvo ojete.
Quiet. He wants me to find him. I'm lost without him.
What's in there? What's in there? What is it? A secret.
That voice. It's not Dillion.
There's no way in. Find a way. There has to be a way. Find a way. There's always a way. Don't stop now. Don't give up now. Find a way.
You're too close to stop.
What's in there?
Ahora sí da miedo esto. Literal. Sí, sí da miedo. Ay, no.
Dillion wants me to face my fears.
Ay, güey. Qué miedo.
I'm leaving. I've decided. I think it will be good for me.
It's the darkness. It's speaking through
No,
you.
Dad, it's me. I think I can beat it. In my own way.
I can see the darkness in your eyes, child.
I met a boy.
Boy.
The chief and son.
No.
He said he could help me.
It's a trick.
He said I could be normal.
Normal.
Yes.
No boy
es que-
is going to save you.
Estaba dando vuelta. Es
No
una-
one can.
Es un reto de Odín para obtener la espada.
When they see the rot growing inside you, they will turn their back on you. The gods can only fix you through my hand. You're going nowhere.
O sea, por eso estaba dando vueltas. Era un desafío, tenías que encontrar el camino de salida.
No.
Si te fijas, daba muchas vueltas. Fuera donde fuera.
You will not defy the gods.
Ay, güey.
Come, child, take my hand. Come. Seina.
I am leaving!
You cannot escape the darkness. Your curse will make everyone suffer. You will have blood on your hands!
It's done. You did it, but there's more. There's more. You're tired, but you have to keep going. There's still more. There's always more to do. It's
Ese
not
fue
going
el
to be easy.
primer desafío.
Can you do another one? It's too much. Have you played you? She hasn't got the energy. No. Too much to do.
Bueno, hasta aquí la dejamos. Ya otro día continuará con el desafío número 2. Y hasta aquí llega el capítulo 3 de esta serie, perdón, del juego Hellblade Seina's Sacrifice. Así que nos vemos a la otra. No se vaya porque voy a continuar con la otra parte de Doom.